On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Epiphany.
A moment of sudden and great realization or revelation, a Christian festival, held on January 6th, celebrating the visit of the three wise men to the infant Jesus.
Examples:
Epiphany about life. Feast of Epiphany. She had an epiphany while meditating and realized the answer to her problem.
Sunrise.
The time in the morning when the sun first appears in the sky.
Examples:
Beautiful sunrise. High technology sunrise industries. I got up early to watch the sunrise at the summit.
Rodent.
A small, gnawing mammal, such as a mouse, rat, or squirrel, that has sharp incisors and typically has a long, thin tail.
Examples:
Rodent repellent. Prevent rodent damage. He set up a trap to catch the rodent.
Gnaw.
To bite or chew on something persistently or nervously, to wear away at something gradually.
Examples:
Gnaw a hole in a wall. Gnaw at the national sentiment. She couldn't stop gnawing on her nails.
Storytelling.
The act or art of narrating or writing stories.
Examples:
Storytelling performance. Courtroom storytelling. She was skilled in storytelling techniques, such as using different voices for other characters.
Alarming.
Causing concern or apprehension, causing a feeling of danger, harm, or emergency, unsettling or disturbing.
Examples:
Alarming news. Alarming statistics. The sudden rise in crime rates in our neighborhood is quite alarming.
Swamp.
An area of low-lying land that is flooded or saturated with water, often having a growth of natural vegetation.
Examples:
Muddy swamp. Swamp tour. The lowland swamp was full of dangerous animals and poisonous plants.
Fanciful.
Characterized by or involving imaginative and unrealistic ideas or concepts, existing or perceived only in the imagination.
Examples:
Fanciful idea. Fanciful tale. Her fanciful imagination allowed her to dream up incredible stories.
Opportune.
Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples:
Opportune occasion. An opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.
Industrious.
Hardworking, diligent, and persistent in effort.
Examples:
Industrious worker. Industrious student. He was known to be very industrious and would often work late into the night.
Canoe.
A narrow, light boat with pointy ends and no keel that is propelled by a paddle.
Examples:
Canoe race. Make a canoe trip. After the accident, the police found an empty canoe.
Aquifer.
An underground layer of rock, sand, or earth that can take in and hold water.
Examples:
Aquifer soil. Subsurface aquifer. Some areas melt snow by harnessing heat from underground aquifers.
Deem.
To consider or decide something in a particular way.
Examples:
Deem socially responsible. Deem wrong or inappropriate. Regarding earthquakes, some commercial buildings were deemed unsafe.
Spook.
To frighten or scare, and often provoke into violent action. Noun, someone unpleasantly strange or eccentric. Ghost.
Examples:
Spook the fish. Spook the children. The bankruptcy of that company spooked markets.
Ancestor.
A person from whom one is descended, a forefather.
Examples:
Ancestor language. Earliest human ancestor. My remote ancestor immigrated to the United States from Ireland in the 1800s.
Haunted.
Inhabited, visited, or frequented by ghosts or spirits, disturbed or troubled by persistent or disturbing memories or emotions.
Examples:
Haunted house. Haunted by memories. The old mansion was known to be haunted, with strange noises and eerie sightings reported by visitors.
Disinterest.
Lack of interest, concern, or involvement in a particular matter, impartiality or neutrality.
Examples:
Show disinterest. Disinterest in politics. The judge's disinterest in the case allowed for an impartial decision.
Alligator.
A large semi-aquatic reptile with a long tail, powerful jaws, and rough skin native to the Americas and China.
Examples:
Alligator habitat. Alligator watch strap. Alligator skin is used to make purses, boots, and other luxury goods.
Cuddle.
To hold close and lovingly in one's arms, often for comfort or affection, to snuggle or nestle against someone or something.
Examples:
Cuddle buddy. Cuddle up with a book. I love to cuddle with my dog on the couch after a long day.
Backpedal.
To move the pedals backward on a bicycle, to change someone's previous action or opinion.
Examples:
Backpedal on my drive. quickly backpedal. She backpedaled, saying that she had no intention of offending them.
Sodden.
Soaked or saturated with liquid, usually water, thoroughly wet, often to the point of being heavy, limp, or difficult to manage, lacking firmness or resilience.
Examples:
Sodden ground, sodden clothes. The camper's tent became sodden after an unexpected storm.
Interspecies.
Occurring between or involving different species, pertaining to interactions between different species.
Examples:
Interspecies interaction, interspecies communication. There are many cases of interspecies cooperation in the animal kingdom.
Profanitary.
A high-ranking clerk, typically found in certain legal or ecclesiastical organizations, responsible for recording and maintaining official documents.
Examples:
Court protonotary, deputy protonotary. The protonotary's office handled all official filings for the court.
Warble.
Of a bird, to sing, particularly with an unstable high voice.
Examples:
Warble all day long, warble incessantly. The singer warbles on the street, but no one is listening.
Gulf.
A large ocean inlet or deep bay that is partially enclosed by land.
Examples:
Gulf War, Gulf Stream. The Gulf of Mexico is a body of water in the southern United States.
Sod.
A section of grass-covered surface soil held together by matted roots, a piece of turf or the layer of soil and grass cut and used to establish a new lawn or repair an existing one. A derogatory term for a person, often used to express annoyance or contempt.
Examples:
Sod house, sod roof. I slipped and fell on the wet sod after the rainstorm.
Unravel.
Undo twisted, knitted, or woven threads by separating it.
Examples:
Unravel a knit, unravel a plot. Detectives are still attempting to unravel the mystery of his death.
Abound.
To exist in large numbers or quantities.
Examples:
Fish abound in this river. Abound with screaming children. Rumors abound as to the reasons for her resignation.
Wade.
To walk through water that is not deep enough to swim in, to struggle or proceed slowly and laboriously through something, such as a difficult situation or a crowd of people.
Examples:
Wade down a street. Wade through paperwork. I had to wade through the knee-deep water to get to the other side of the river.
Latent.
Existing but not yet expressed, active, or visible, hidden or dormant.
Examples:
Latent desire. Latent threat. Many people have latent talents they are not aware of.
Palpable.
Able to be felt or touched, easily perceivable or noticeable, tangible.
Examples:
Palpable tumor. Palpable lie. The tension in the room was palpable as they waited for the results to come in.
Cypress.
A tall, conical-shaped evergreen tree with small, needle-like leaves and small cones, often used in landscaping and as ornamental trees.
Examples:
Cypress swamp. Cypress wood. The cypress trees provide a picturesque backdrop for the lake.
Mosquito.
A small flying insect whose female bites people and animals and sucks their blood, and sometimes transmits serious diseases such as malaria.
Examples:
Mosquito bite. Mosquito repellent. A stagnant water area are breeding ground for mosquitoes.
Reptile.
A cold-blooded animal that has dry, scaly skin and lays eggs on land, such as snakes, lizards, and turtles.
Examples:
Reptile exhibition. Fossil reptile. Alligators are a type of reptile that live in swamps and rivers.
Affirmation.
A statement declaring something to be true strongly.
Examples:
Self-affirmation. Statement of affirmation. The affirmation from her boss gave her the confidence she needed to move forward with her project.
Obsess.
To fill the mind of someone continually so that one can't think of anything else.
Examples:
Obsess over her weight. He is obsessed with the fear. He's utterly obsessed with his promotion.
Enchant.
To cast a spell or charm over someone or something, to captivate or fascinate.
Examples:
Enchant audience. Enchant him with a charm. The storybook prince enchanted the young girl.
Corkscrew.
A twisting device used for opening bottles or jars with a cork or other stopper, typically consisting of a spiral metal rod attached to a handle.
Examples:
Corkscrew bottle opener. Corkscrew staircase. The gymnast executed a breathtaking corkscrew flip, landing perfectly on the mat.
Reintroduce.
To bring back something that has been previously abolished or discontinued.
Examples:
Reintroduce species. Reintroduce capital punishment. The government is planning to reintroduce wolves to the national park to restore the balance of the ecosystem.
Downpour.
A heavy rain that often starts suddenly.
Examples:
Torrential downpour. Downpour of criticism. The concentrated downpour was so heavy that it was difficult to see more than a few feet in front of you.
Westward.
Directed or going towards the west, located in the west, moving or facing towards the west.
Examples:
Westward expansion. Westward migration. Lewis and Clark's westward journey was an important exploration of the newly acquired Louisiana Territory.
Topography.
The arrangement and physical features of a particular area or region, including its natural and artificial elements and their relative positions and elevations. The study or description of this arrangement and these features.
Examples:
Topography map. Detailed topography. The topography of the region is rugged, with many hills and valleys.
Slew.
To turn or slip abruptly and sharply, past for of, slay, noun, a large number or amount or extent.
Examples:
Slew around suddenly. Have a slew of ideas. He slew many Trojan warriors in this war.
Mangrove.
A tropical coastal tree or shrub that grows in saline soil and has prop roots that help to stabilize it.
Examples:
Mangrove forest. Mangrove swamp. The mangrove trees are known for their ability to survive in saltwater and sandy soil.
Emerald.
Having a deep, rich green color, like that of an emerald gemstone.
Examples:
An emerald gem. Emerald ring. The emerald green dress caught everyone's eye at the party.
Estuary.
A place where a river meets the sea, typically where the fresh and salt water mix.
Examples:
Estuary port. Estuary delta. The mouth of the river formed an estuary where saltwater and freshwater met.
Polluted.
Contaminated with harmful or poisonous substances.
Examples:
Polluted air. Cadmium polluted area. The river was polluted with chemicals, causing harm to the wildlife.
Dredge.
To remove debris or objects from a body of water or other areas by scooping or dragging, often using special equipment called a dredge, to bring something to the surface by this process.
Examples:
Dredge up memories. Dredge a river. The environmental group demanded that the government stop the plans to dredge the wetlands for oil drilling.
Florid.
Decorated with elaborate designs or ornamentation, overly ornate or showy.
Examples:
Florid music. Florid style. The florid language of the poet was often difficult to understand.
Sugarcane.
A tall, tropical grass that is grown for its sweet, juice-filled stalks, which are used to make sugar and other products.
Examples:
Sugarcane plantation. Sugar made from sugarcane. Sugarcane juice was a popular drink in the hot weather.
Exceedingly.
To an extreme degree.
Examples:
Exceedingly common. An exceedingly difficult book. Fear is exceedingly infectious, and children catch it from their elders.
Snail.
A slow-moving mollusk with a spiral shell that it uses to protect its body.
Examples:
Snail mail. Snail pace. The gardener found a snail slowly making its way through the lettuce patch.
Kite.
A toy made of a light frame covered with cloth or plastic and joined to a long string that you fly in the air.
Examples:
Kite string. A picture on a kite. Benjamin Franklin proved that lightning is electricity through experiments with kites.
Gastropod.
A class of mollusks that typically have a coiled or spiral shell, including snails, slugs, and whelks.
Examples:
Terrestrial gastropod. Marine gastropod. Humans have used the shells of gastropods for thousands of years as tools, ornaments, and currency.
Dike.
A wall or embankment built to hold back water and prevent flooding. A barrier made of earth, stone, or concrete, a narrow channel cut into rock or soil by erosion.
Examples:
Water dike. Coastal dike. The town council plans to repair the damaged dike along the riverbank.
Brainstorming.
A group activity or business method in which a group of people meet and think about something at the same time to solve a problem or to create good ideas.
Examples:
Brainstorming session. Do a brainstorming about a new product. Many companies employ brainstorming as a good way of generating innovative ideas.
Submerge.
To put something underwater or to go underwater, to bury or hide something deeply or completely.
Examples:
Submerge in a liquid. Submerge my head completely. The ship was submerged in the ocean for many years before it was finally discovered.
Dusk.
The period of the day just before nightfall when the light begins to fade, the darker part of twilight.
Examples:
Dusk sky. Dusk falls. The sky turned a beautiful orange hue at dusk.
Narrate.
To tell a story or give an account of events, often in a chronological or logical sequence, To provide a voiceover or commentary for a film or other media.
Examples:
Narrate a news article. Narrate an event. The audiobook hired a professional actor to narrate the story, making it more engaging for listeners.
Cattail.
A tall, reed-like aquatic plant with long, flat leaves and cylindrical spikes at the top, commonly found in marshy areas.
Examples:
Wild cattail. Cattail marsh. The cattail plants at the pond's edge provided a habitat for various water birds.
Beeline.
A straight, direct route taken with or as if with the intentions of a bee flying to its hive or a source of nectar or pollen.
Examples:
Take a beeline approach. A beeline to the exit. After finishing his last final exam, he made a beeline for the home to relax.
Sunburn.
A painful reddening of the skin caused by overexposure to the sun's ultraviolet rays.
Examples:
Get a sunburn. Sunburn cream. I forgot to put on sunscreen, and now I have a painful sunburn on my back.
Excite.
To make someone feel suddenly enthusiastic or eager.
Examples:
Excite the crowd. Excite rebellion. The news of her promotion excited her.
Unhealthy.
Not conducive to good health, detrimental to physical or mental well-being.
Examples:
Unhealthy diet. Unhealthy habit. Sitting for long hours in front of the computer is considered unhealthy.
Misunderstand.
To interpret or understand something in the wrong way.
Examples:
Misunderstand each other. Misunderstand entirely about her. You should not misunderstand the meaning of freedom.
Apex.
The highest point or tip of something.
Examples:
Apex predator. Apex position. The company reached the apex of success in the market.
Predator.
An animal whose natural behavior is to prey on others.
Examples:
Apex predator. Sexual predators. The native South American animals were in danger because of the predator's arrival.
Excavate.
To dig or remove earth, rocks, or other materials from the ground or a site, often to uncover or discover something.
Examples:
Excavate a deep hole. Excavate soil. The archaeologists excavated the ruins of an ancient city buried under the desert sands.
Keystone.
The central stone at the top of an arch, which holds all other stones in place.
Examples:
Keystone for success. The keystone of campaign reform. The keystone of the arch held the structure together.
Troop.
A group of soldiers, especially a large one, a group of people, animals, or things considered as a unit.
Examples:
The members of a military troop. A troop of deer. The troop of soldiers marched through the city in a parade.
Ubiquitous.
Being or existing everywhere at once.
Examples:
Ubiquitous computing. Ubiquitous across ecosystems. Sugar is ubiquitous in food.
Plume.
A large feather or group of feathers worn as an ornament or a symbol of achievement or distinction, especially on a hat.
Examples:
Plume of smoke. Plume of feathers. The bird had a beautiful plume on its head.
Rebound.
To spring back into a former shape or position after being compressed or stretched.
Examples:
Rebound from a setback. Rebound back into positive growth. The basketball bounced off the rim and rebounded to the player.
Drawdown.
The reduction or depletion of a resource, such as water, as a result of extraction or use, the act of withdrawing funds from an account or asset, typically associated with investment or borrowing.
Examples:
Drawdown period. Investment drawdown. The organization initiated a drawdown of resources from its disaster relief fund to assist the affected communities.
Tactile.
Relating to the sense of touch, tangible or perceptible through the sense of touch.
Examples:
Tactile stimulation. Tactile feedback. The tactile sensation of the fabric was soft and smooth to the touch.
Drastic.
Radical and extreme, likely to have a significant or far-reaching impact.
Examples:
Drastic measures. Make drastic revision. The global community is undergoing drastic changes at present.
Disrupt.
To prevent or stop something, especially an event, activity, or process, from continuing in the usual way by causing a problem or disturbance.
Examples:
Disrupt a well-ordered condition. Disrupt sleep. I'm so sorry to disrupt you when you're pretty busy.
Resilient.
Able to withstand or recover quickly from difficult conditions.
Examples:
A hard and resilient steel. Resilient population. She is a resilient person and has always bounced back from setbacks.
Unstoppable.
Impossible to stop or prevent. Unstoppable force. Unstoppable momentum. The team's winning streak was unstoppable.
Immovable.
Firmly fixed in place, unable to be moved or changed easily, unyielding or inflexible.
Examples:
Immovable property. Immovable facts. The corporation's CEO was an immovable force, determined to keep the company profitable at all costs.
Steward.
A person responsible for the management and care of another's property or for the supervision of the domestic staff of a large household or organization, a person in charge of arranging for the supply of food to a college, club, etc.
Examples:
Steward duties. Steward service. The steward on the flight was very helpful in assisting passengers with their needs.
Cloak.
A type of loose, outer garment worn over the shoulders and fastened at the neck, often with a hood, something that covers or conceals something else, a mask or disguise.
Examples:
Cloakroom. Hooded cloak. The magician seemed to disappear when he threw his cloak over himself.
Canyon.
A large deep valley with very steep sides of rock and usually formed by a river.
Examples:
Twisty canyon road. Canyon of skyscrapers. The Grand Canyon has an awe-inspiring sight.
Beacon.
A light or other visible object serving as a signal, guide, or warning.
Examples:
An aerial beacon. Beacon of hope. The lighthouse served as a beacon to guide ships safely into port.
Emblem.
A design or symbol that represents a quality or idea.
Examples:
A national emblem. Family emblem. The eagle is an emblem of strength and courage.
Swampy.
Characterized by marshes, bogs, or other wetlands that are often overgrown with dense vegetation.
Examples:
Swampy grounds. Swampy terrain. The hiking trail was closed due to the swampy conditions caused by heavy rain.
Wasteland.
A barren or uncultivated area of land that has been left deserted or uninhabitable, typically due to a natural disaster, pollution, or human destruction, a place or situation that is devoid of life or anything of value.
Examples:
Post-apocalyptic wasteland. Nuclear wasteland. The abandoned industrial site is now a wasteland of decaying buildings and rusted machinery.
Prod.
To poke or jab at something or someone, typically with something pointed.
Examples:
Prod a person's memory. Prod his interest. He prodded the haystack with a stick to see if anything was hidden underneath.